Welcome everyone to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Here's a look at some stats for him.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. We've got Henderson, and it's Peters in a... the center position. And for the Rockets, we've got Cam Thomas. He's out there with Smith, and it's Miles in at the center position. A really important game for the NBA Cup tournament tonight. Both of these teams are still alive, Grant.
Well, B.A., despite losing in cup games, they can still advance into the knockout stages. So they both have a lot to play for. This should be a fun one.
Flanders can't hit. Now here's Smith. He's covered closely. On the take. Manning passes to Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Thomas. Six on the shot clock. Manning sinks it from distance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's King. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Launches a three. The Rockets pull it in. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year.
Pass to Manning. It's stolen by Henderson. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Here's King. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Smith outside. Thompson outside. Over to the left wing. Lets it go from deep. And Houston another three.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's King. The shake. Shoots over Thompson, and it's King missing. Houston leading by 4. Here's Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Here's King, defended by Thompson.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
To the paint. Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. From deep. And King pulls it down.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
To the wing, right side. Here's Flanders. His last outing, he had 18 points. Off the mark with a little step back, Jay. Pass to Thomas. Right wing. Here's Manning. Knocks down the triple. Manning's got 9.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Here's King. Here's Marks. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Peters. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Woohoo! Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to Smith. Thomas outside. Houston needs to get off a shot. It's deflected. Here's King. To the inside. Thomas with the ball. Henderson picks him up. Here's Manning. Houston with another miss. Pelicans trail by 7. Here's King. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Pass to Flanders. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Peters' shot is good. Peters has got his second basket on the night.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Manning. 9 points in the game, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. And a peek at the standings in this year's NBA Cup. The group stage is almost over.
And I have really enjoyed this year's version of the Cup. We're almost at the best.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. So for New Orleans right now, we've got Henderson, and it's Ramsey in at the shooting guard. Here's King. From about 16, nice touch on the bank shot. King's got 6.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Here's Manning. 11 points in the game. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Manning's got 4 points this quarter.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Here's King. Out to the right wing. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. And let's take a quick peek at the point guards who have been extremely disruptive defensively. Second, Amin Thompson.
Yeah, he's a pest. He gets under your skin. I mean, all these players have the combination of quickness and intelligence you want in a point guard.
Well, when you have someone who can orchestrate your offense and be the point of attack on defense, it makes life a whole lot easier.
Woods checked in for Houston. Thomas, that's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Pass to Cotton. Over Thomas. And no good, trying to use the glass.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's King. He has 6. Henderson outside. Pass to King. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Wood outside. Pass to Thomas. Thompson outside. There's a screen. Down low. Here's Miles. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Here's Ramsey to stop the drought. And yep, it's good.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Here's Thompson out to Wood. This one for three. And King pulls it down.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Pass to Cotton. Here's King, defended by Thompson. Here's King. He's got 6. Second shot opportunity, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little 3 happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Here's Thompson, and another basket for Houston.
Showing off the dribble moves, able to create for himself. I love it.
Here's King. 17-foot shot on the way. It's good. Off the glass. King's got 8.
2 minutes remaining.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Thomas outside. 1:51 left in the second period. 6 to shoot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Well, Grant, for a late first-round pick, Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A., he's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
From the wing, Cotton, no good. Houston leading by 20. Wood outside. Pass to Manning. Fires the 3. Wood misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling.
Here's King. Give him 8 points now. Chalk up 2 there. King's got 6 here in the quarter.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Now here's Thomas. Tightly guarded. Thompson against Henderson. Takes a 13-footer. Shot's good by Thompson. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
To the left side wing. Pass to Garrett. Inside. Intercepted. It's Thomas on the wing. Counted from distance. 14 points for him.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
Here's Ramsey. Buries it down low.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
And so it's Houston. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been... Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
What they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of a...
Fellas, what do you say we take a... And that's it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got him in Thompson. Jabari Smith out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Miles in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Here's Peters. Offline from the high post.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
To the middle. Here's Miles. Got it.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's King. Pass to Flanders. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Flanders has got 5.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Pass to Manning. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thomas. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Well, the Pelicans shooting around 44%. Not bad. King gets the bucket.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Miles. Here's Manning. Here's Smith. And King pulls it down. To the inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. It's stolen by Henderson. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's King. 13 points in the game. Flanders' shot is good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Thomas. Fires the 3. Houston with another miss. Pelicans trail by 16. To the left wing. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's King, defended by Thompson, and it's King missing.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste. Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Pass to Marks. Fires for 3. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And it's King missing.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Now here's Thomas. To win the drought. And King pulls it down. King's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Henderson. Uses the glass on the layup. Henderson's got his first points of the night.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Manning. 13 points in the game. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused. Thompson
outside. Goes up on the wing. Manning's shot is good. Manning's got 15 points.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Tipped away. Pass to Smith. Here's Manning. The three from Thompson. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Peters' shot is good.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Here's Manning. 15 points in the game. Thomas misses.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. BA?
It's a beautiful thing. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Smith, no good.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Plenty of space. And another basket for New Orleans.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Thomas outside. All alone on the break. Here's Flanders. Up and in on the layup. He's got 12.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
Now here's Thompson. The D's right on him. Clock at 6. Here's Manning. 15 points in the game. Here's King. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Houston leading by 11. Smith outside. Thomas outside. Thompson outside. To end the drought. Pelicans cleared away. Kings got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Henderson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a new group getting ready for the Pelicans. Pelicans trail by 5. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Charles Bassey, and it's Henderson in at the 3. Puts it up from 15, and it's King missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Pass to Strother. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Hughes. Oh, from deep. Strother grabs a miss. Here's Singletary. There's the steal. And now New Orleans on the break. Henderson with it. Started now by Wood. Shots good by Henderson.
They're hammering him on the open floor right now.
They got to keep looking for fast break scores to even this game up.
Smith passes to Elliott. Here's Singletary. Shot clock at 6. Pure from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
King, the pass to Ramsey. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Singletary. Can't hit from in close.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Ramsey can't get it to go. The Rockets lead by 4. Smith outside. Here's Strother. And it's off from three-point range. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Pass to Singletary. Three-pointer. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's King. Singletary grabs the miss. Houston in the lead. Here's Manning. Ramsey pulls it in. King gets the bucket. King's got 9 points now in the second half.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Achua with a screen. Pulls it. The shot by Manning, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. King, the pass to Ramsey. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Knocked loose. And now New Orleans on the break. Oh, big finish. And he goes in for the dunk.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, there is no quit in this team. Making up for that slow start with great composure and determination.
Houston with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
Achua with a screen to stop the run. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Manning. Pass to Singletary. Beyond the arc. Bassey pulls it in. King, the pass to Ramsey. To the wing, right side. Here's King. Here's Hughes. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And Wood with the stuff.
Great recognition. Understanding that that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Bassey, the pass to King. Back to Bassey. 4 on the clock. Here's Hughes. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Wood who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Tries to keep it alive. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the board.
Pelicans on D. They lead by 1. Pass to Manning. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Houston working the ball around. And here's Thompson for 3. Houston with another miss. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's Manning to tie it up. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Here's King, defended by Thompson. And Houston making a change here.
Second team foul. In for your Rockets. Miles.
Here's King. To the left side wing. Here's Ramsey. Off target from 3-point range. Houston has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the 4th. Smith outside. Thomas passes to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
6 on the shot clock. And there's the screen. King misses a 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Smith outside. Pass to Thompson. And here's Thomas. Picked by Smith. Thomas passes to Manning. The 3, Smith. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's King. Pass to Cotton. He shoots a 3. And it's Thomas with the rebound. The Rockets have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter to the paint. Here's Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
When you need a hoop, Smith is a great option. Tall with the ability to hit a 3 or penetrate.
Henderson scanning the floor. Here's King, defended by Thompson. Another chance with 1 on the clock. And again, another missed shot. The Rockets lead by 4. Here's Miles. Outside Thompson. Now Thomas from deep. And he nails it.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the 3-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding him.
The Pelicans call timeout, and New Orleans will go for a different look here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to New Orleans coach address the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the 3-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more 3s out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The bucket is good!
This is the mismatch they wanted under the hoop, making a crucial bucket as easy as possible.
Houston leading by 5. Now Thompson. There's a minute 40 left in the 4th. Count it!
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Houston with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. he drives in, jams it home!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That might be the play of the game.
First team foul.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Manning. Banks it home. Big shot.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
He didn't have his feet planted.
So the first one drops, and that trims the lead to 6. Both good from the line that time.
A perfect trip to the line narrows the gap.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Tries the spin move. Misses the 3! And the Pelicans with possession here. Rebounded by Smith. And the Rockets with possession. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Hey, he made every one to put a little extra security around this lead.
He shoots. Another shot. It's picked off. Off his leg. The official saying it was kicked. Stolen.
You see those defensive instincts paying off. Great anticipation to kick the ball and head the other direction.
Yes, sir!
Pelicans foul. Fourth personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. New Orleans calls timeout. Guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down without a fight. They'll keep game planning and playing until the final whistle.
And so the Rockets take the win. And for the NBA Cup tournament, they finish group play with a 3.